Hello everyone, my name is Ra, and welcome back to Strange Antiquities. The full game is out, this is not the demo, and we are just going to jump right into it. I will not be playing the save files because those save files are probably from the demo. Yes, they are. So, let's get a new game rolling. Automatage Apprentice, there is a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Ellie left the shop, strange antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a racing dread. So a bit of an explanation. I'm going to start from the beginning because, like I said, I played the demo, but I want the game to be kind of like clean. If they added anything, if they did not, still great. We are starting. And let's go. Pet the kitty. Oh, he's so cute. And let's go. Ellie White. I've been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I'm leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully and remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. Okay. So, this is our... Okay, yeah, I get it. I know. So this is our book. How do I... Oh, wrong. So this is our book. It's very similar to the strange... my god. I played the game today. Strange horticulture. So the book is basically that, except last time, fun fact, I realized you can put the book like here. I was so shocked. And this thing can pop up when you do this and blah blah blah. That probably unlocks the other thing. But yeah. Anyway, this is the cards. I'm not going to read them. I read them in the demo. You can either pause and read all of this. So this is Ellie White. He is the man who is teaching us. And this is the kitten. His name is... Jupiter. I think I call him Juniper all the time, but he's Jupiter anyway. Devourer of souls. Let's go. Thomas Pope. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a placement for my hunter's boon. So, one thing I forgot to do is... labeling is on. Good. So, last time I was struggling with this thing because... I need the book to find the Hunter's Boon. A Hunter's Boon is a primitive item that grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with these from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. I think that I struggled last time with some of these. My problem was, if I remember correctly, that I was kind of complicating my life, because I think it's this. Yes, it is. So it's Tiger Tooth, a trophy from a predator. On close inspection, it gives a sensation of power. We are going to like try to get these out. We got a Selenic totem and something else for the book. We're gonna read those things when we need them. This is Jack Hungerford? Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Can I scroll the... Oh, the nights are drawing in again. The dark shadows hide dark deeds. Or so my father always used to say. Sometimes, like the shadows have grown darker since he passed. 2 winters gone. Creeping dark has set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. So the shadow hold is, I think it's that bottle over there. But let's go and just shadow hold. A shadow hold or Shidic vessels is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain Shidic spirits, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from the wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called the shadow catcher. So it's this thing, right? I think it's this thing. Yes, it is. An item is a container of some kind. The design on the bottle is the same as the sketch. That is it. We got a sunbond. Yes, I do have auto labeling on because last time I didn't, and my god, I actually started. If you are watching Strange Horticulture, I forgot to put it on. David Chaffer. What's with all these ravens flying over Undermere today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Okay. So yeah, I think this is the letter. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old, maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the Shin, I think it's Shin, Charlie Wetterhurst. Right, so let's put this letter here and let's what is this? This is, I think, where can I put... I saw a couple of items in a cellar of the wine merchant next door. We're gonna do that too. We're gonna place this back here and we are going to place this here. Close this. And we are going to go to the boatyard. The boatyard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timber covers most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowboat. "You must be from Strange Antiquities," he says with a smile. He takes me into the dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheet of brown paper out of the desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Okay. Sleep vessel and something else. Apparently, as afterthought and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I've no use of it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. Oh, we got a new item. So this new item will be here. Okay, he can chill here. By the way, you can take candles and like look at stuff. There's probably used for it, but yeah, I have no idea. Let's explore. And I forgot where we are because we have to go next door. Where are we? Strange in 29. So this is the wine cellar. The property of Mrs. Cremor, the proprietor, Miss Cranmore, belligerently grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Ellie after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those entrails in my cellar. Okay, we got a couple of other stuff that we're gonna put away. Hello, come here, and that is it. So we got the bottle, right? Oh yeah, this the bottle. Okay, next customer. The cat gets scared. Sorry, boy. Stanley Hume. I want a cynic ring. A cynic. That's a passing, pleasing word to hold on to the tongue. Oh, a cynic ring. That is new. That's what I was talking about. Cynic ring. This somewhat Macbeth object were originally made as offerings to the goddess Corsian, but the practice fell out of favor as belief wandered. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for the ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Corsians unerringly hiss when they hold an acidic ring to their ear. I don't remember this. I think I struggled last time with this one. Okay, let me just say that this took me embarrassingly long to realize that this little thing hisses. Made of bone that isn't safe, this item satisfies the description Macbeth. I'm not familiar with that word. Close inspection confirms that the hissing noise can indeed be heard. Yes, I did hear the hissing. The hissing was something that I did hear. Edmund Bishop. Oh. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrions, eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into, and they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out here, and I'd like to know what. A voice of Corindus might help me help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Okay. Wow, I knew it. The name voice of Kernonos is used to refer to any bronze torch that has certain inbound properties. With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Kernonos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with antlers of a stag and often wearing or holding a torch. Yeah, it's the necklace. That's actually the thing that we need. This is an item made of bronze. A similar looking item appears around the neck of Carnonos in the sketch. Yeah, so that is the giveaway. So let's end the day. A black mare thundering through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Black Barrow. Okay, so this is the drawing. I had problems last time with this thing, despite it not being that difficult. But yeah, that's me. Did it. The tarot card. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. I think there are... I just started playing the strange horticulture, and I think that these hints are kind of clues to what I'm supposed to do. Not really know what I'm supposed to do right now, but yeah. Anyway, the ornithologist Edmund Bishop is the next person that we come across. Yep. So let's continue our day. Let's start. Pet the kitty. Ring the bell. Verona Green. Ah, well, that's just perfect. Undermere freezing with fear over these ravens, and the Tamaraj has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of bed. Of these ravens have got under my skin. These ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do tell Ellie no that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Yeah, we're gonna put this here. So there's all kind of stuff in this book too. There are hints probably to certain stuff that we can use. There is all kinds of stuff. This book is going to go here. So yeah, and this is the lady. So Verona Green, the oculist scholar. Tess Sherwood. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horned shekel might be the answer. Horned shekel. We're starting to go into the territory that I don't have an idea what it is. Okay, I know we have a bull like this. Horned shekels are used to bring about change in one's life, bestow the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one finger, causing them to become worn smooth. Over the years, they can be worn as a pendant, but are more common totems of some kind. An example of elaborate. Do we have anything like that? This is the moon thingy. I don't remember. Was it this dude? So yeah, it's this dude since his horns are smooth. Yeah, the item has horns, and at closer inspection reveals horns have been worn smooth. Let's go. Okay. Next, David Sheffer. Oh, hello. At least the weather's looking a little better out there today. Yeah, it obviously does. What is next for us? Good day. You might be interested to hear that my pledge overturned a strange looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours for the right price, of course. Kind regards. To the farm, you say? Where is the farm? Oh, it's number 1. What? I guess it's here. The scent of damp hay lingers in the air. The crows pick at the muddy ground between weathered stone burns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to work. I don't think I'll find anything useful here. Oh, wrong farm? What farm then? What did I click wrong? What is... Oh! Let's go to strange horticulture. The curious plant shop on the edge of the town is a quiet heaven away from the bustle of the center. Ordinarily, I'll be delighted to wail away from a spider from away sometime there, but I have important work to do, and yet an hour later I find myself leaving the shop with a potted pelence and a weight off my shoulders. I've been chatting with a proprietor about the similarities and differences between our two disciplines, with a gentle purring hellbore curled up in my lap. Oh, thank you for the plant. By the way, I love this plant. All of his plants are boring. Sorry, dude. Your plants are boring. Anyway, yeah, I'm supposed to be looking for a farm. Okay, there's another farm here. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. Okay, it's obviously something important if I was haggling with him so much. Okay, this is starting to look like chaos here. Horned thing, move. You move here. You can be friends with this dude. Yeah, anyway, let's just remove this and put it in here. I think they get removed the next day after I finished it. Oh. Get out the way. Julia Braddock. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our path crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark. No doubt important business. Unimportant business, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town out on Cleanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. I know what it is because it's this owl because of the moon. This is a carved totem. An owl is associated with the night. It's a Selenic totem. It bears a concealed crescent shape. Using the closer inspect tool tells me it imparts a feeling of joy. So, not to cheat you guys from the Selenic totem. So basically, you go through the hustle and bustle of finding this Selenic totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be emballed with sentiment of feelings such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Nautic discipline. Indeed, the form of them of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. So Noctic, I think it's Noctic. Selenic, so is the sun, and we have a sleep vessel, and Noctic would be like night. So basically, yeah, it's an owl with a moon. Daisy Winters. A friend of mine, or former friend I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. Okay. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could have lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? Ooh. I will need to make a choice here. There are no wrong answer, but my decision will no doubt affect the events in motion outside my bleeding seed and Zeh. Ooh. I want to know what these are, but yeah, bleeding seed. These items are made of 2 distinct materials representing the mantic and the vixic, the mind and the body. The winding path, the mind, is described by a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. Oh, that's actually not bad. And what was the next thing, girly? Is that Z or L? Let's find out. Zech. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent-looking items install a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. Zechs are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writings upon their surface. Okay, let's... the bleeding thing sounds a lot more normal. I hope I don't kill her, but I think it's this. It's a binding seed. This item is made of 2 materials, wood and stone. It feels spiritual surrounding a seed. A spiral surrounding the seed. Yeah, I thought it could be that. Yeah, this should just make her feel guilty. Edmund Burrows. I found a man just now in the house where all the ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. Oh no. All black they were. It was like he wasn't there anymore. I didn't want to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Shedberg, and I'll be taking a Libula to see us safely through. Libula. Okay, let's see. No, that's a lamp. Something. Libula. Libulas are prompted to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regards by most scholars in the occult. That being said, an build of wisdom shows that Libula is not merely decorative. There is a power of symbology, as old Tomatage knew well. Wisdom. What does that mean? Okay, let's just see. Let's see what can we find. Is there a symbol? Fortune. Protection. So, protection and fortune. Okay. Back to me being confused. Okay. We're looking for wisdom. And I'm confused. It's not this. It's like a house. It's this one. Oh my god, I don't... How did I not see this? The item bears the symbol of wisdom. Yes, it does. Which is finger, if I read that correctly. Okay, and the day. A deep pain radiates down the side of the rider's head where he had sliced himself with the divergent hook, and his thoughts were shattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. Oh, okay. Up, 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 up. Down, down, down. This direction? Okay. Oh, it does tell you if you do it slower. Okay. The new tarot card is... nothing. Does it say anything? It doesn't. Well, you go here. And actually, with that... Hello, kitty. You're so pretty. But anyway, he's so cute. Look at him. With that, I'm going to end here. Yeah, I had a bit of struggles, but yeah, my spider is making a spider web in the clock. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to say thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you subscribe. I hope you are having a wonderful morning, a wonderful day, and a wonderful evening. Be kind to yourself, and yeah, see you in the next video very soon. Yeah, bye. Kitty, kitty, kitty. He's so cute. Yeah, bye.